Constructing your life is about much more than just building a bank account. Each week, join real estate entrepreneur and mindset coach Austin Linney as he interviews guests who are constructing their dream lives and impacting the world around them on a daily basis. If you're an entrepreneur or wanting to start a business, or you just want to hear motivating stories of how others have overcome the odds, you are in the right place. And now for your host, Austin Linney.
How's everybody doing today, guys? Welcome back to Construct Your Life Rant. Austin Linney here. Today, what I'm going to talk about is vision. Vision for who you are, vision for what you want, vision for the way your life needs to be. And oftentimes, especially when I get on with young guys, is they talk about their goals and they talk about, what they're going to do and, how they're going to go from this to there and all that stuff. And it's so great. And I love the enthusiasm. It's amazing. But have you really sat down and take a moment to think about what lifestyle you want? Like, that's my big thing right now. So everybody wants to do Airbnb or do wholesaling or do all these things. But you have no idea, and maybe you won't till you do it, but you have no idea what that's going to do to your lifestyle and how much that puts on you and how much time is needed available. You haven't sat down with enough people that do that to understand what the actual investment looks like. And so that's why the podcast is called Construct Your Life. It's about building a lifestyle, not a bank account. You can put all the money in the world in the bank account and you could still be very unhappy because the amount of stress that it takes to make $1 million the way that you might see fit might not be what you actually want in life. And sometimes in life, you have to go through it to understand, to go back from it. Because and I always use myself as an advantage. I wanted to be the Airbnb guy. I wanted to be everywhere. I want people to know that I do Airbnb. And then I got there, 26 properties, 7 states, and I hated my life. And I only knew that by going there. But can tell you from experience, I lost $26,000. I was very unhappy. I was lying to myself about the role that I wanted to do and who I was and what I could handle because I was trying to be bigger than I thought I could be. And there's a lot of reflecting. There's a lot of, sitting back and thinking about who I was because I wasn't clear on my vision for myself. Because the vision that I was painting was for what I wanted others to view me as instead of what I actually wanted. And what I realized what I actually want is a lot less. Like, I like having a couple of days off in a row. I like traveling. So yes, I might not make $1 million tomorrow, but my consistent actions over time, building up my businesses to fire myself from day one, and understanding that every time I take another 20 grand or another percentage of the company or take on another property, it's asking something of me. And I'm okay to say no now because I've made a decision for what my vision is going to be. And here's the kicker. The vision is always changing, but at least I have a framework. The plan that you set out for the year might not happen because of coronavirus, might not happen because you got laid off, might not happen because you got divorced. But the greatest thing is that you have the plan. So if shit gets crazy, you can go back to it. Because ultimately it's about putting one foot in the front of the other, starting and going one step, one step, one step. Because what I want now might change in a couple years. What I want tomorrow, 6 months from now, might be different because I got an opportunity that I didn't know was coming, so I couldn't calculate for it. But the overall vision of my lifestyle is set on what I want. So my decisions are made predicated on said vision. Because too many times y'all are setting goals without a clear vision of who you are and what you stand for. And so how do we even know that the goals that you're setting and the things that you want are even for you? We don't know because they aren't. And I'm guilty and I've done it. But what I'm asking you to do is spend 24 hours not thinking about money, not thinking about how many units you're going to have, and think about the actual day-to-day lifestyle of what suits for you. And then we can break it down from there and actually act on things that set up that lifestyle. Everybody that came from nothing, or anybody that I talk to, I want to be a millionaire. Yeah, but have you made 200 grand? I know, but I'll be happy when I get there. Bullshit. You'll be happy when you're happy with where you are and knowing that every day you're working on getting better. Working on getting better every day with daily habits, because we have every morning when we wake up, the vision of where we're trying to go is clear. That's the secret sauce, guys. There's no overnight success. You don't retire from real estate tomorrow, but you have a vision. And I'm going to ask you a simple question. Why the hell do you think that vision boards work so good for millionaires and so many have had them? Because they painted a vision of what they want. Very detailed. I want a red car. I want this house on this street. Because they are mapping out and they have a clear step forward of what they want. And it's a simple question. Is your vision clear? Truly. Like granular. Like I want to work for 45 days and then I want to be off for 10. Or I want a red Corvette. Or I want a Tesla that's white with black. How clear is your vision? Because if your vision is not clear, then what are we doing? The goal that you set, that Tuesday that you're working on, we don't even know where we're going, guys. So we have to clear the deck to make sure that we're making decisions from a place of strength and not a place of weakness. And how we do that is setting ourselves up for success by mapping out the lifestyle and the vision that we want to create. So I hope everybody got some value from this, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Construct Your Life with Austin Linney. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and pay it forward by sharing with a friend. Most importantly, take this opportunity to start constructing your life by taking immediate action on what you learned. For show notes, resources, and more information on one-on-one coaching with Austin, visit constructyourlifepodcast.com.